Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first in video of Krater, Shadow over Soulside. Okay, so obviously the game volume is a bit loud because there is no option menu in the main menu of the game. Who knows why? Another thing I have to mention is that I started the game and play a little bit into it just to get what it's like, and I think it's a pretty good game, so I'm gonna play it for you guys and we'll see where it goes. So we're gonna continue from where the game last saved, and I don't know why the sound is sort of like skipping out there. Hopefully it's just in the menu screen. It did not save. Alright. I love it when games don't save for you. Anyways. Let's see here. We're gonna fix the sound. We cannot fix the sound. Okay, so obviously there is only video setting and there is no sound setting. How majorly disappointing. Okay, so the sound is going to remain as it is, because obviously there's nothing I can do because there's only one tab. One thing I have to mention about this game is that it really does feel like you're playing a beta version. And there's no voice acting most of the time, so... Okay, so let's make our way back out. So by the way, to catch you guys up, this is the main hub, I think. Well, not a main hub, this is like the first main town you get to. And the story of this game is that there has been a nuclear apocalypse. Surprise, surprise. Not only that, but during that nuclear apocalypse, everybody was trying to find a safe place. And apparently this is the crater, that's all I know from it, or all I can remember, that people are now building homes in to live. So there has been peace for quite a while, except now that a certain bandit group have started to act up, and they're terrorizing the basically civilians around here. And you are this guy who just got to the crater, to this place, and you are trying to find a living in this new environment. So basically you are now hired as mercenaries. Okay, you are a commander of a group, these three people that I have right here, and you control them. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is that you're a separate person. You're not one of these three person that you're seeing, right here. You're actually an individual person, and these three are just following your orders, basically. So right now I have a mission to go. What is it? Find the scriptures in Murkmala cave. Murkmala is located near Normam. So yeah, I don't get why the names of these places are so weird, but whatever, I can deal. So this is the world map, by the way. Look how big it is. It's huge. So what it is that you can't actually see where your character is going. All you do is just click on where you want them to go and they'll go there. And during your path, you can encounter stuff like wolves or pigs or stuff like that. Another thing that you got to know about the game is that if you're playing on normal difficulty or hardcore difficulty, your character dies permanently after they accumulate up to 4 status debilitation. So if you die 4 times, you gain 1 status debilitated, like cracked skull or broken fingers. If you accumulate up to 4 of those, your character dies permanently. So you have to watch out for that. Another thing is that each character have their own unique skills, as you can see down here.
Let's go.
This guy is my tank. He has these 2 skills, which is Stomp and Cleave. He's my healer. I think I got him through because I pre-ordered, or yeah, because he was really cheap, and he looks like, well, he's unique basically. So he has 2 healing abilities, and he's my hunter, my ranged DPSer, which he has 2 stunning abilities and debilitating abilities. This is a stun, and this is a area slow. This is an AoE heal, and this is a direct overtime heal. So I have remapped the keys, by the way, to each button. So Q and W is for this guy, A and S for this guy, and Z and X is for the healing guy. What else? Oh yeah, you can also rebind these 3 keys, which I have, to E, D, and C, even though it doesn't reflect that on here. So that I can attack move by just pressing E, and it's closer to all in one area. Another thing that you gotta know is that later on you get items that you can equip on each of your character, which is right here. And I rebind those to 1, 2, and 3. What else? Oh yeah, upgrades. Another thing you gotta know about upgrades is that you can open up your character menu. Obviously, I bought the exclusive person, so I didn't need my other healer. So I wanted to use this guy because each character do have their own XP bar and do have their own level. As you can see, the rank is basically level 1 out of 5. And 1 out of 5, and since this guy's a special, he's 1 out of 15, so he can be able to go up to 15 levels, or level 15, before he's maxed out. So with boosters is what I was trying to show you, is that instead of leveling up your skill into different things, you can put in boosters. For example, right now I have 2 boosters that adds 5% damage to whatever I put it into. As you can also see, it only unlocks at level 2, at level 4, and since this guy can only be level 5, all the other ones are locked out for him. Instead of Dr. Cerebro, which have every single slot available, once you get to 15, I can put in all 5 buffs on his healing ability. Implants are another thing that you gotta take notice to, is that every level you gain a implant slot. Okay, so instead of leveling up your character by increasing a certain stat, you gain an implant slot. Each, as you can also see, level 15 is the max in this game apparently, and you can equip every single one, yeah, whatever. So I got a stamina implant, which increases health. So, as I was saying, instead of leveling up each of your character stats individually by gaining, like, say 5 skill points that you can put. God damn, I hate that you can't control the sound in this game. Instead of leveling up your character stats individually, you find or buy these implants that you can equip onto your character, and then they'll gain that stat permanently. Now, another thing you need to know is that once you give the character, you cannot remove the implant no matter what, as far as I can tell. I don't know, maybe later on in the game you can, but at the very beginning, like right now, you cannot remove it once you have equipped the implants onto them. Same thing with the boosters. So you gotta really be careful of what you chose to give your characters, you know. If you want them to be a tank or a DPSer or a healer, you know, put each individual implants on each one of them. What else? That's pretty much it, really. That's the basics of this game. Oh, well, also that you get items that you can equip onto your character. The only thing that you can change about your character is the weapon. Now, the reason for that is for implants, you also get defensive implants, which boosts your armor. So that's basically the way you can upgrade your armor in this game, is by implanting them with armor implants. Anything else? You can only have up to 3 characters at a time. You can also hire different characters, and apparently, from what I can tell, there's only 3 classes in this game, which is the tank, the berserker or something to that sort, which is a melee DPS, a ranger, which is a ranged DPS, and stun, and a healer, which is also a ranged unit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, that's basically it. So we're gonna go through this dungeon right here and finish it up, and that'll be it for this video. I just noticed that my recording is lagging. I just noticed that. So we are going to, you know what, just to be safe, I'm gonna lower it down to medium. There you go, much better. The recording is lagging, which is annoying. This game is recommended to be played on full screen, but obviously, I can't record in full screen, so. Like I said about this game, is that it really does feel like you're playing a beta or something. It feels incomplete, which is not a good feeling. Annoying game volume, man. Like, you can't change it. Very annoying. Oh, that's the way out. We're not gonna go there yet. I am playing on normal difficulty, by the way. Another damage booster. Alright, so I will show you how the boosters work, since I believe I can. Yep. Alright, so all of them are damage boosters, right? Oh, this one has 7%. And just remember, the thing is, you can't remove the boosters once you use them. So again, if you find something that is better, you might want to save it for when you get a new character that is able to go all the way up to level 15. So I'm probably only going to use a 5. Now, once you put it in there, you can actually, can you remove it? What if I just hit close? Yes, okay, so once you put it in there, as I thought, it's not permanent. The only way it becomes permanent is if you operate. So if you operate on him, there you go. The icon over here disappears, and now this skill or buff for my stomp ability. No, god damn it. Well, oh well. I guess cleave would be good too. Now it's actually doing 125% instead of just 120. Guess I got that in there. I got no implants, and remember this increases damage. You can put it in here, but just keep in mind that this ability does not do damage. Neither does the healing ability. Okay, there is a specific buff to increase healing. Okay, so putting damage, you can, but it won't do anything. So just keep that in mind. Awesome. Now my cleave ability is a little bit stronger. And I believe that's the weapon for the other class I don't have. Okay, Slayer instead of Berserker. So the other class is the Slayer class, which is a close range DPSer. I did try it in one of my playthroughs that I did before recording this. Slayers apparently die very quickly. They're basically as weak as a ranged DPS, except they're melee. So yeah, just think about that. It's not that good. My Slayer keeps dying over and over. And I found out that just having a one tank is good enough to draw most of the thing's attention. Another thing that is in this game is a crafting system. I don't believe I have found a recipe yet, but I hope I will even soon. And also, I want to say that playing on medium, the only thing noticeable in change is that there's now horrible anti-aliasing. Okay, the jagged edges and all. But other than that, the graphics looks the same, so it's not that bad. The recording is moving a little bit smoother, but it's still slow, which kind of sucks. And I really don't want to lower it down to low. That's just no. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's where you actually craft stuff if you have any recipes, which I don't. Shops. Here's where you buy the actual crafting materials. So you can actually find crafting materials outside in the world, but you also find things that are labeled valuable, as you can see. These, I believe, you can just sell, from what I can tell. So selling those give you extra cash that you can use later on. Oh yeah, there is a way to get rid of your injuries if your character does die 4 times. It's to go to a surgeon, and they will get rid of injuries for you, except that it costs money. So here's where you buy weapons. Those are way too expensive. I have the same. Okay. That doesn't actually do a lot more damage. That actually does do a lot more damage. Do I want to switch? No, I'm doing good for now, so there's no need to buy anything. So let's get on our way here. I don't think there is a shop like this in every single dungeon. I think it's just specific dungeons that have these. So oh crap. Another thing is that I don't know, but I don't know if it's just me or when I click on like get item, there is a slight delay before I can actually get the item, which is kind of weird. It's an awkward thing more than anything. But the combat is very, very smooth, which is good. By the way, that noise is just the healing ability. Yes, it is very annoying. Not much I can do about that, but... Uh-oh. That is another problem, that if you are in the middle of a fight and then you just click, yeah, all of them just ignore everything and do your command, which is slightly annoying for me, but why did you guys run off? That was weird. Another cool thing about the this class that it actually rushes in to fights so that it can tank most of the damage for you. It's pretty cool. However, enemies will only aim for the range units. The only thing that is keeping them target on me is because I have the stomp ability, which taunts all enemies within an 8-meter radius. So that's why they're all aiming for my tank. A shrapnel pusher. Interesting. What's that? That is, I believe, this gun. 4.7 DPS. Yep, it's better. So it's a different gun, and another cool thing is that the gun actually changed on the model, as you can see, which is really, really cool. I do like that. That the weapon actually changed. Would make sense since this is the only thing that you know. Oh, stamina implant, very good. I can, I believe I can implant him with that too. Oh, but this is 9 stamina. I don't want to waste it on only a max level 5 guy. You know what? I will boost up my Dr. Cerebro with stamina, since he does slightly need stamina, so that he doesn't die, so he can heal my group up. So, since this is a pretty good one, I'm going to use it on Dr. Cerebro here. I don't know what that tick is, implant 1. So I believe that there is more levels to it. So later on you might find stamina implant 2 or 3 even. So those should be better for late game and stuff like that. But we're in the early beginnings, and I don't think that's much of a factor. Alright, I think we've explored everything. No, we have 2 more ways to go. Or actually down. We'll go down first. You can hold right click to actually just continuously move if you know that there's no enemies nearby, but it's always better to move into unknown territory with an attack move. Ah, god damn it. And you can control them individually too, as you can see. So you don't have to just control all 3 at the same time. Should have mentioned that earlier, but whatever. Yeah, so you don't have to control them all together like this. You can control them individually. So it's just an extra thing. Very good. And you can rotate the camera, which I do like to do, so that, you know, I'm facing in the direction that my character is moving in. It can help. Alright. And I believe we have 1 more way to go, and I think that'll be it for this dungeon. Another cool thing is that even though he's a tank, he can do massive damage, which is something you don't find in most games. Oh, a cabinet with 10 gold, or credits, or whatever they are called in this game.
Time for your medication.
If you haven't noticed already, the abilities in this game are on a cooldown, and it doesn't cost anything except time to use. I think that's a good way of doing things, simply because it keeps you into combat more. It keeps the combat moving instead of having to worry about, say, health and MP bar and stamina bar and all that. This just keeps you focused on the combat. Ooh. A good gun. 4.7 and 5 intel. Oh, you don't really need intel, but whatever. He needs the intel. I hope there's more classes later on, because healing and range is good, but I prefer healing and more magic-oriented class, but, you know, whatever. I believe one of my characters leveled up. Is it you? Yes. So I will put this into the Stomp ability. There we go. And I don't have any implants for you. Scriptures acquired. So I got my stuff. A bludgeon. Is that better than what he has? Oh wait, no, that's what Slayer. Alright, so that is it for this dungeon. A quick way to getting out of a dungeon is, I believe I rebounded to the tab key. Yep. So you can, if you're in a dungeon of any kind, you can just press the accordance key, which is the default, I think is B. Don't know. But I rebounded to tab, which will teleport you immediately out of that dungeon, which is a nice touch. Alright, so this is our first random, well, the first random encounter that you're going to see. Is it random? I don't know. Oh, no. This is a scripted encounter. Because I ran into this encounter every time I play this game, so obviously scripted for that to happen. This introduces you to the main nemesis that you'll be facing in this game.
Wait. Just remember, we do this my way.
That's another weird thing about this game, is that why is there some voice acting and why is there not voice acting in other parts? So it's very questionable. That's why it feels like this really is an unfinished version. So because of this, like, this big dude has a voice. This guy does not. Why? See? No voice. And now he doesn't have a voice either, so it's really weird.
You can think what you will.
Oh. Oh, but you don't finish the sentence? So, I am supposed to go and investigate the area. So, found a note. Somebody was separated from their family. They have just now found them, something like that. Alright, anyways, let's get out of here. We're gonna go back to town and turn in the quest, and this is chapter 2. Wonderful.
As Faith had it, our would-be champions happen upon a grisly scene of death and destruction, highlighting the wickedness brewing in the Krater. And by fishing up that soaked, mysterious message, a chain of events was set in motion, destined to shake the foundations of the Krater and affect every living soul within and beneath.
Alright. So, let's go back to the main hub and turn in a few quests that we completed. There's a couple killing quests that I completed. I did not find you more boar meat. Get over here. apparently Lorjorn are bears, and bards are infected dogs. Whatever. Who cares? It's just some side quest. The main quest is actually down here. Oh, yeah. This is where you actually hire other characters to join you. And I believe it's random every time you leave the town and come back in. The green worded characters are up to level 10, and my special characters up to level 15. So I don't know if that's consistent or something, but yeah. This is the Slayer, by the way. He has a a whirlwind attack which damages everything around it, and a stab attack which does massive damage. That's basically it, really. And also, every single class is different. For example, Jonah's hungry. If you look at the stats from him, he'll be different from Martin, which more focuses more on range damage instead of abilities. So intelligence actually decreases duration, the cooldown of each ability, and it increases its duration. So this guy is more balanced between the two of these, while Martin is actually focused on more damaging abilities, which is increased range weapon damage. So each person do have their own special stats that they have, so you need to actually go through and look at them in order to find which one would fit you more. So enough with the delays. Okay, never mind. One more delay. I have to sell my stuff. Alright, now let's go. Let's go. This is your crafting stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that. And here you go. Alright, so this is where you actually get your Slayer class. This is him. Alright, so that has been the first video of Krater. I think it's a very, very good game. And I believe it's for... I don't know. It's available on Steam. I forgot the price. Sorry. But yeah. So I hope this video is slightly entertaining. It's on the longer side because I wanted to finish that dungeon. So hopefully you bear through with it. And I hope this shows you the gameplay of this game. And I don't think I'll be making any more videos of this, simply because the story itself is not very interesting. Also, the characters doesn't have voice to them. This game, I think, focuses more on the gameplay aspect and then the character customization, which is done in quite a unique way, as you don't actually put in stats points, but you actually find, you know, those upgrade tablets that you can put on your character, which is a little bit different than most. So I hope that this helps you in making a decision if you want to get this game or not. And I will see you guys in the next video.